Well, ahoy hoy y'all, how we doing tonight? It is Tuesday. You know what that means. You see what you got in front of you. We're going night racing at Martinsville tonight with the AI. I'm sure there's going to be some chaos, which I know that's what you guys like to see. So, you know what? That's a good thing, I guess, right? I don't know, honestly, how this is going to go tonight. I really don't. I didn't get any practice in today, as you probably see on the thumbnail. I didn't even get a chance to change the thumbnail from last week, aside from putting the Martinsville logo on and a new number. So it's going to be interesting. I see the stream is already having issues. I hope that isn't... Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, we're already having... These iRacing streams, I don't get it. They worked for the longest time, and then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, just nothing. Let me see if I can fix this and see if maybe... It may be that I did something with the graphics, and that might be the problem here. Well, part of our problem... No, I don't think that's going to be it. See if we can throw that in the middle and see if that does anything. That might help. That might hurt. I don't know. Actually, it seems like things got a little better. Hey, Casey. Hey, Wrestling. I think that might have actually fixed it. Well, if things get a little laggy again, let me know, and maybe we'll. I don't know what else we'll do, but I think that actually, fixed things. Fastest in practice, KFB at 20.905. Chase second fastest, Sheldon Matt Crafton. And hashtag Blame Eckes, top 5 in the practice session. So, let's get it on to qualifying and see what happens. Oh, you're Garth Allen tonight, huh? So you're the one going to be wrecking every 2 laps at Martinsville. Is that what's happening right now, Casey? Alright, let's go qualify this thing, see what happens here. Oh, you know what I also forgot? I was going to make a graphic for the new sponsorship with Plan B Sales and Circle B Diecast. I'm going to mention this a couple times tonight in case anybody new pops in that hasn't heard it yet. Use code RNN at checkout with Plan B Sales, CircleBDiecast.com for free shipping on any orders over $20 and to help support RNN. So yeah, don't forget that your next diecast purchase or apparel purchase or whatever you might get from Circle B Diecast and Plan B Sales. We're not actually going to be on the pole, right? There's no way. There's no way. Well, let's see how race pace goes, because we apparently are on the pole. So that's going to be interesting. Hey, Robert. Who's better, Eckes, Crafton, or Tanner Gray? Well, that's quite the trio. Honestly, I think Eckes is. I think Eckes is the best of those 3. Hey, Ashton. Hey, Moffat Cast. Who has the most impressive start in each series? I think Austin Dillon probably has been my probably my most impressive start for Cup. Xfinity. I don't know about Xfinity, to be honest. Corey LaJoie's also had a very impressive start on the Cup side of things. Trucks, honestly, I'd say Ben Rhodes. I really didn't expect him to come out and win the first 2 races. Nothing I've seen out of him his first however many years in trucks now has led me to believe he'd be able to come out and do that. Hi, I'm Garth Allen from Blue Emu. Didn't Blue Emu sponsor the Martinsville race last year? So I guess that would make sense. I don't know if we're going to have to make a pit stop here or not. It's 75 laps. I don't know what the fuel window is. Got Derek Kraus lining up to our outside, though. Derek, I'm sorry. We're already making contact. Lap 1. Derek Kraus to the lead. I'm aware. Does the spotter really think I don't know that Derek Kraus right in front of me is the leader? Does he really think I don't know that? Look at Derek Kraus leading laps at Martinsville. Ooh, we got to run off of 4, though. You know, I feel like I'm doing pretty good right now. I can't always stick the bottom the best. That's mostly me not knowing what I'm doing, though. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No, it does not look like we're going to have to pit. We got 141 laps of fuel. So unless we end up wrecking this thing, I don't think we're going to end up having a pit. I'm curious if we're going to get into lap traffic. So Derek Kraus led a few laps there. I was actually happy to see that. But now we are pulling away. I had Euros for the first time tonight. I'd never eaten a Euro before, but I actually made some Euros tonight. They're pretty good. They're pulled pork Euros. Oh. Got a little wobbly there for a second. Probably shouldn't get into the wall. That's probably not a good idea. I'm curious if I don't cause any incidents, if we're going to go caution-free in this, or if the AI will do something. Because they were obviously extremely stupid last week at Talladega, but so far they seem to be as I get into the wall. They seem to be keeping themselves pretty clean here to start. I think I might need to bump the AI difficulty back up. I bumped it down after the first couple races after we were having so many issues just keeping up with the pack, but I didn't even bump it down that much. I bumped down the top end like 5 points. I bumped it down like 60 to 55. And it's just been such a drastic difference in their speed. So I may bump it back up like 2 notches, up to like 57 or something for the next one. See how that does. Because I think we were going to win Talladega pretty easily last week if I hadn't been an idiot and tried to make things interesting. Because I made things interesting, alright. Okay, so we're not even going to be 20 laps into this and we're already going to be lapping trucks. Ooh. Okay, so it's starting to try to step out on me in corner exit. I gotta really watch what the tires are doing here. I think as we get into the lap traffic, that's going to help us in terms of keeping a distance on the guys behind us, too, in case my tires start really having issues. Because I don't know how they're going to deal with lap traffic, but I can't imagine they're going to get through them very easily. Peek inside Corbin to put a lap on him. One of these days I need to get VR for this. And you guys are just going to get a kick out of me. Oh, I think, yeah. I didn't send that quite as hard as I meant to because I thought Norm was going to cut me off. You guys will get a kick of me just throwing my head around and looking at everything. Come on, Norm. Oh, sent it deep. I really wanted to get by Norm. I'm sorry, Norm. I don't know if you can see it behind me. I didn't look to see where it was in the camera view. But now that we're coming up behind Cody Robaugh, look behind my head, and you might be able to see a new custom that I got in the mail today. That may or may not be Cody Robaugh. Ooh, hit the curb a little bit there. Well, at least we're getting some sort of, like, actual racing here. We're actually passing some trucks. Oh, I'm sorry, Clay! Clay cut me off. Woo! Set that real deep. It got real loose. I'm not sure I should be the leader. Look at that. Jesse, well, gave me room to begin with, and he kind of pinched me off. Oh, I'm sorry, Jesse. Really throwing you high there. Oh, Derek's picking his way through traffic. He's cut the lead to under 2 seconds. Derek Kraus is coming. Oh. Pretty sure I probably used my tires up more than they did. So this is going to get interesting. The question is, did I build up enough of a lead that we're still not going to have an issue, though? Because we're almost halfway through this race already. And he's still got more lap trucks to get through before he gets to me. And we're picking up these lap trucks pretty easily right now, for the most part. I mean, the more trucks we put between ourselves and Derek Kraus, the better. Did you get Jinjo? Oh, sliding up a little bit. We got her, though. And we're going to get Corey Roper, 2 for 1. Let's go. I feel like I can usually get off 4 better. Oh, I'm sorry, Corey. I was about to say I can get off 4 better than 2, but I did not get off 4 well that time. I don't see Derek Kraus behind me. I don't know how many trucks behind me he is. I haven't seen him pop back up on the relative yet. Because he popped up there 3 trucks behind me a little bit ago. And then I haven't seen him pop up again as we've continued to lap trucks. So I don't know how close he actually is right now. Oh, that felt like a really good exit off of 4 until it wasn't. That was a good exit off of 4. And it wasn't even as good as it could have been because I got out of it for a second not to get into the back of Spencer Davis. I think we're getting through the lap traffic better than Derek Kraus is, and I think that's the difference right now. I keep expecting to see the white name of Derek Kraus pop up on the relative to show that he's 3 trucks behind me and catching me, but I haven't seen it yet. I mean, we've kind of stabilized here. I'm about running lap times right even here with Austin Wayne Self. Which worries me a bit, given that Austin Wayne Self is running P29. Oh, there it is. Oh, Moffitt popped in there for a second. I'm going to have to start pushing again. They're coming. We're down to 25 to go. We're 2/3 through this race. I've just got to keep this lead for another 26 laps. And again, the more trucks we can put between ourselves and apparently now Brett Moffitt, the better. The problem is I was getting comfortable running the same lap times as Austin Wayne Self. And now that I'm trying to run faster and get by him, I'm pushing too hard. I lost my groove for running really fast laps. But Moffitt does seem to be having some issues getting by Angela Ruck back there. Because he popped in for a second and then disappeared and hasn't popped in again. And we haven't put any more trucks between us yet. So I think he's just having issues getting around the 00. I mean, I know I killed the tires at this point, because this thing is handling like a piece of garbage. That's French for garbage, for those of you that aren't so cultured. Not really, but, you know. Oh, I keep sending it too deep into 3. I mean, we're clicking off the laps. We're down to 20 to go. But I am really missing the corners now. I gotta start clicking off some good laps again. Otherwise, before we know it, I'm gonna have Brett Moffitt breathing down my back bumper. Although, again, he still hasn't gotten by Angela Ruck. I don't know what's so difficult about Angela Ruck to get by. I don't think I had an issue with her. Honestly, the thing is, if he doesn't get by Angela Ruck, I'm probably fine just hanging right here running subpar laps. As long as I can keep it in a straight line, probably fine. Closing in on 15 to go. I really should have upped the lap count for this. We should have done like 150 laps. That way we'd get a pit stop in, and we'd actually like get some time in the race, because we've only been going like a half an hour now, and we're down to like 15 to go. Well, Brennan Poole got around Angela Ruck. But whoever's in second at the moment has not. So I don't know what's happening back there. But they're clearly having all sorts of issues with the lap traffic. Me, I've just decided to hang out right here. Austin Wayne seems to have caught Parker Kligerman up here. Spencer Davis has caught me. And I haven't been able to look at the chat lately. I do apologize for that. Things happen way too quickly here at Martinsville. I can't take my eyes off of this. So if anybody is here that I haven't acknowledged yet, hello, thank you for coming and hanging out tonight. And if you weren't here at the beginning when I mentioned it, oh, there we go. Austin Hill just popped in. He's now in second. If you weren't here at the beginning when I mentioned it, RNN has now partnered with Plan B Sales and Circle B Diecast. So the next time you make a diecast purchase or an apparel purchase or anything of the sort from Plan B Sales or CircleBDiecast.com, make sure you use promo code RNN at checkout to get free shipping on any orders over $20. Oh, Austin Hill's coming. He's the next truck behind Spencer Davis now. Oh, and we're down to 10 to go. Austin Hill is coming. I gotta start clicking off some good ones now. I can't get complacent anymore. He is coming, and he is coming fast. Complacency is no more. We gotta click off some good ones. Sheldon Creed's coming too. He's right there behind Austin Hill. They're having some trouble with Spencer Davis, though. So that helps. We're starting to click off some decent laps again. I just had to cool off the tires for a little bit, I guess. Six to go. Can we hold Sheldon Creed and Austin Hill off? I think we've got a pretty good cushion on them right now, and Spencer Davis is really holding them up. So that is really helping right now. 5 to go. Can we win at Martinsville? Four to go. Starting to chatter the wheels a little bit into turn one. So I think we heated the tires back up. But, I mean, we've got 2 seconds on Sheldon Creed, and Spencer Davis is still holding him up. 3 laps to go. I think we're good as long as I don't have a big screw up here. As long as I can keep this thing pointed in the right direction and don't do anything real stupid, I think we've got this. The thing is, we've caught these two. Now, if I keep going at the pace I'm at, I should pass them. But I don't know if I want to chance that. Chance me doing something stupid here. 2 to go this time. I think I'm better off just riding behind Austin Wayne for the rest of the race. Because I don't think Sheldon's going to get to me. He still hasn't gotten around Spencer Davis. Off of turn 4. White flag. 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Or now on RNN. Sponsored by Plan B Sales and CircleBDiecast.com. Use code RNN at checkout. Final time through 3 and 4. Allen goes wide. It's not going to matter. Garth Allen, win number 2 on the season, comes at Martinsville. Let's get it. I was worried about that one. I wasn't sure we were going to finish that one off. Oh, we got more trucks coming. Hang on. We gotta make sure these guys get by before we do our donuts. Come on. Just let me do my donuts. Let me do my donuts. Oh, I see Casey asked what's the typical schedule for streams each week. Tuesdays is usually iRacing. Wednesdays is usually NASCAR Heat. It was the most disappointing start. Yeah, probably Dibby and Cup. But I think he'll turn that around. Come on, everybody get off the track. Who's yelling at who? When did I yell at you, Moffat Cast? I'm sorry. I didn't know I yelled at you. Up to 69. That might be a little too much. Okay, I think that's going to be everybody. I thought I said hi to you, Wrestling. Weren't you and Casey the first two in here? I thought I already said hi to you. Oh, that's the wall. Butt shaking, apparently. Why am I not surprised at that out of Wrestling? Burn it down! Who's better, Chandler Smith, Sam Mayer, or Taylor Gray? The order for that one's going to be Sam Mayer, Taylor Gray, Chandler Smith. The Price is Wrong. Wheel of Misfortune. We blew her up! She done blowed up! I don't think Deegan wins the Bristol dirt race. I just because she comes from an off-road dirt background, that hasn't really translated as much as people think it would to dirt track racing with stock cars. I don't see her winning that race. I see her running decent, probably top 10. I don't think she's gonna win it though. Haven't seen the crew yet, but I hear we'll soon. I hear the crew's actually pretty good. I haven't watched it yet either. I haven't re-upped my Netflix yet, but I hear it's pretty good. Oh, I see Casey's already out. See you, Casey. I didn't spin. Lies. Fake news, Moffat Cast. I never spun. I won. There was no spin and win. I got a lot to catch up on. Blasphemy. Hashtag who is Dale Jarrett. That's blasphemy around here. I believe in Debbie. Oh, hey, Caleb, what's going on? Haven't seen you around here in a while. Andrew and I were just talking today about coming down and seeing you soon. Alright, let's go check out the results and what the points look like now. See what kind of nice things the article generator has to say about me this time. Perfect weekend for Garth Allen at Martinsville Speedway. That's right. Ridgeway, Virginia, USA. You couldn't ask for a better weekend than the one that Garth Allen just had at Martinsville Speedway. He never looked back after qualifying on the pole in the number 88 NASCAR Gander Outdoors Chevy Silverado, taking the win in the feature race as well. Now, wait a minute. That's not fully correct, saying I never looked back after qualifying on the pole, because Derek Kraus did lead the first 2 or 3 laps before I took the lead back from him. Asked about his truancy during the practice session, Garth Allen responded, "We're talking about practice, not the race, not the race. We're talking about practice. I mean, how silly is that? Practice." The perfect weekend started with a pole winning time of 20.985 seconds. Despite a talented field behind him, Allen paid off his top qualifying time to sweep the weekend with a victory. The top 5 running order was Garth Allen, Sheldon Creed, Austin Hill, Zane Smith, and Brett Moffitt. Oof, Kraus fell all the way out of the top 5. "A weekend like this doesn't happen without a ton of hard work," said Allen. From the boys back at the shop to everyone here on site, and of course our amazing sponsors behind us. That's right, the Ford Quality Care Chevy Silverado. We've been building towards a result like this for a long time. I'm just excited we're able to finish what we started in qualifying. Garth Allen's first place finish earned him 43 season points. Garth Allen is now 24th in the truck season with 98 points. He's 98 points behind. There are 98 points between him and the highest spot. 94 points. 8 events remain until the conclusion of trucks. Hey, Alexander. What's your thoughts on Busch giving the fans the opportunity to name the Kansas race, and what would you call it? I think that's cool. I'm a little worried that's going to backfire on them, because it seems anytime you ask the internet to name anything, it becomes a meme really quick, and they name it something that you wouldn't necessarily have wanted to name it. What would I name it, though? Okay, I'm going to be very boring with mine, but I would call it the Kansas 400. I like simple names like that. I like the Daytona 500, the Brickyard 400, the Southern 500. I like simple names like that. So yeah, I would just call it the Kansas 400. Probably a boring name, but that's what I would call it. Me also been busy in the airsoft world playing competitive speed. Glad I could. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll hit you up sometime soon, Caleb. Andrew and I'll figure out a time to get down there. He was saying now that it's warm and one day if there's not snow on the ground, we need to go down there one Tuesday. All right. Garth Allen's your winner at Martinsville. Kraus fell all the way to P10 after leading the first 2 laps. Anybody surprising way down here? I don't remember lapping anybody surprising. Natalie was P27, Haley P25. Not a good day for wrestling. Tanner Gray in P24. Hashtag blame Eckes in P13. KFB in P9. Alright, let's see what these standings look like. Sheldon Creed's now your points leader by 11 points over Ross Chastain. Rafi's in third, minus 14. And again, we are up to P24. 94 points out of the lead. So is it possible that we can come back? Yeah, I mean, we've got 8 races left, so we can do it. Is it going to be difficult? Yes, it's going to be very difficult. I think we can do it, though. I definitely think we can do it. Who all down here is not in these races anymore? I think it's just Garrett Smithley, Joe Nemechek, and Bobby Gerhardt. Because Corbin Forrester was in this race. All these... The rest of these, I think, are all still in here. So, they've replaced Garrett Smithley, Joe Nemechek, and Bobby Gerhardt. Okay. About the Heartland 400? That'd be cool. I could go for that. Actually, that is cool. I like that. I like simple name. Yeah. Well, Coca-Cola 600 is not really a simple name. When I say simple name, I mean like a non-sponsor kind of name. For the 600, that would be the World 600. I don't remember where every series is going this week. I mean, we've only been going for 45 minutes. Nothing's really hopping out at here. We could go super lights at IRP. I mean, the thing about this is any of these I'm probably going to embarrass myself on, if we're being honest. Yeah, I think that's probably going to do it for tonight. So, I know it's a bit of a short stream tonight, but you got to see a win. So, I mean, hey, that makes up for it, right? So, we'll be back tomorrow, as usual, for some more NASCAR Heat 5. Continue our way through that. Hopefully some more wins for that. and see if we can win ourselves a championship there. I don't remember if we're close enough that we're going to finish the current season tomorrow or not, but we'll do our best to try. So, yeah, we'll be back with that tomorrow.